And CNN actually put out this gigapixel photograph of the inauguration. They debunked themselves on that crowd size. You can go to it and see how huge the crowd was. But you can also go behind Donald Trump and see all the people, all the elitists that he was speaking specifically to, the people who have been serving themselves rather than being public servants.
And it's okay to be rich and successful if you build something that people then pay you for and it's a good price. But you don't just take over everything and then make everybody poor because you can get more out of them for each thing you sell them.
Exactly. And tell them they're going to be in trouble for insider tradings and things like that, but then exempt yourself so you can get rich off the back of the people, but then make it so that no one else can get rich and you should live in.
And by the way, the Republicans said, hey, let's keep this law where we can insider trade. And Trump said, we're getting rid of that. Well, guess who isn't in the stock market? Donald Trump.
Look at this CNN's gigapixel. Look at there. You can see the crowds filled in. Obviously, yes. And can we just put it to rest? Of course, more people were there for Obama's inauguration. It was A, historical. B, it was lined up with MLK Day. So, of course, there were more people in town, period. Whatever.
Well, no, let's be clear. Let's be clear.
The fact is
they didn't have to fence off that much. They won't let you stand on those areas that are covered up.
Right.
So they show, oh, look, there's areas with no people. Well, look how it's symmetrical. Go back to the, for radio listeners, I'll describe this. Go back to the back. Go back to down Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
The Metro found like 550,000 people use it. For Obama's first, it was only 300-something thousand. The point is, CNN showed a photo earlier of 8:30 in the morning when the gates first opened and said nobody was there.
Well, and also, too, people on Twitter, they're fighting about it. They're like, well, if you come from the opposite angle, looking toward Trump from the monument, it looks more sparse. Well, okay, that's fine. Then Donald Trump is not wrong when he says it went all the way back to the monument. You know what I mean? So it's like either way you look at this argument, but they just have.
Meanwhile, I couldn't get in for over an hour because they were beating people up and attacking them trying to get in.
Look at that fake crap. They debunk themselves with their own pixelated photo.
In fact, no one's done this properly. When I'm going to shoot a video after the show today, and I'm going to show CNN debunks itself. I guess we just kind of did it right now. They show their 8:30 in the morning photo, and it's almost empty.
And they doubled down with this photo yesterday at the gym. That's why I got so triggered and I had to come on to the show yesterday. Because then again, CNN's like, Trump said we lied. Here, we'll show you the photo.
Oh, they're incredible.
We'll show you the photo. And they.
What do you think they're thinking? Because they keep getting caught and then they double down.
What they're thinking is that people, these morons that only get their news via CNN.
Good God.
They think that they're going to get by on the fact.
Now, let's be clear. This is when he's being sworn in. This is CNN's own megapixel photo on their own site showing it completely full all the way to the back.
Right.
Now, let's go to a shot when they first opened the gates because they didn't have it all gated off as far back in 2009. They had to with this because of all the threats. Now, look at that.
Right.
Look at that.
Look how.
I mean, if you're a radio listener, we're going to put this video up on Infowars.com. They are crazy. But Leanne.
They think you're crazy. And not only that, but CNN also refused to cover the fact that there were mobs of people blocking off all of the entrances.
Or beating people up.
Beating people up.